Yes, sir. Damu ina mase se mwajibra muguso hwe eye bedwe mo na Adom TV or Multi TV so me do man here kwab na sante nana ono ho kan mama Philippine US of A mwajibra hwe bi yada mo ase se nka moda but mo hwe bi se ndi na se aseda kese pa anye de ma MC also eye Asin North the man for Blankson who jina was Central also to pay Yachel Sana since South. Honorable Kabna Namafo, also Yachel. Correlations again. MC for Bremaya Sikumodo Bin Brakwa, DC rather, Adom Botre, also Yachel. Well, a lot of your text messages about Sinebeda Bujafo in Mamen Kyle say, sorry, King Kyle text message, number 1760. You better dependable for us, dependable herbal home. And a lucky herbal for us. Oh my, good morning. Please remind Dr. Michael Pesa White that today is the 30th of September, so we need to be paid. He should do same to we the national service personnel. And 2nd March 2018 Cape Coast, Atamils, Esiedun Ketia, John Mahama called for new voter registration, else they will not accept the outcome of the 2008 results. Kwame Atefa Timber market wa Chimodan or the way Eddie Brain. Ghana is a peaceful country, so let EC boss try to listen to Ghanaians and make a new voter register. By Nana Kolonkoshi from Chifu Ayase and from PK Lembele. How mine? What was Honorable Nana Oyelite's response and reaction when the Black Queens were being denied their package? Thanks to President Mahama for putting smiles on the face of the Black Queens. Amaya, good morning to you and Nanaya Hyundai Accent, private car with registration number AS646513, believed to have been stolen by thieves, have been retrieved by Judicial police. Owner should contact the investigator on Pacho Sabra Bimnawe. Very important message, Sabra Naminkinkai. Hyundai Accent, private car with registration number AS646513, believed to have been stolen by thieves, have been retrieved by Judicial police. Owner should contact the investigator on 050-6482-545, 050-6482-542 for identification and collection. Judicial post for Emergency. Axim being washed away by the sea. Urgent appeal to government for the reconstruction of sea defense wall. MP, Honorable Kessie and MC, Honorable Bedi, please wake up to your responsibilities. Where Professor Nokuo Sunyani Anadiaba. The people of Achempim are dying because of water pollution. The mining people are giving to them. It's really affecting the water bodies over there. Namai, good morning. Is it true that SHSD students are not paying school fees at all? I want clarification, please. Francis, yes, sir. It's not that entirely you are not paying it. You pay something. Long Joe from Asenya Kumase, Omaini, please, why don't you call and ask for interview? I say we'll get more details than anyone else. And Omaini, I suggest we, the parents, should also know the raw scores as well as, because if that is done, we will believe what Mr. Tabuati is saying. From Frank Watakwa Anodiwe at their brain. 1760 your text message line if I brain na intimate jibre and king kama. So like I say, you because the ama a Lucky Herbal Clinic, you call Lucky Herbal Clinic, and if you're not, oh, show on a chair choir. Sunyani Abisim Kwaso in between Taiko and then Roman Secretariat. Kumasa Report Junction, Total and Shell Filling Station in Chemo. Tema Community 2, Kanebiana Adom FM, Ewono. Winneba Junction, Udwene Swedru, Quantum Pone. So Takradin Kofu Junction, just behind Capstone Filling Station. Kaswa Nyanya do Kwanswambe Gas Station, Sansuna Kaneshi, Green Story Building, Upside Accra Academy. Kaswa so Makacho da Kofodia Old Estate, Udwene Pole Aquadum Quanisono, roundabout and so pay. Fred Dr. Eboa on 0243201244 and 0277465855. Dependable Heba Home for Semen Cosson Cow say open Rupapa. I two cocoa say the Oko Vitra. Ubia so tonka. Any the Eboa on a few upon waposo so ya every opera tie for the so at two asia diamawa. Now we'll do Adom Co capsules, Adom Co ointment, Adom ladies mixture, Adom PAWay, Adom PAWay capsules, and Adom Typhomix. Only dependable for Encasa 0272 220 222 and 0242 50 55 55. Na bibi biantimi enkoso Emma. One other roma a joada copy me fiada delbokata eye nimpense muno yede ebro. A lot of your text messages in Sugusua Eba and Sabat, Major Brand wedding common and Sani at Twaso, Abiana person de Mekasa, Comaho do a dinano, person do a drink Sherba and Senator for Bema 0302 211701 up to 4 0302 211701 up to 4. Mind, please find out from Electoral Commission when they are going to pay the allowances of temporal officials since the election ended 1 month now. And awesome. And 0302 211 701 up to 4. 0302 211 701 up to 4. Because of how I say dependable for Adaroma and Afe lucky Heba for Adaroma and Asan Komowe Edebro. Ashavin, good morning.
Good morning,
but Ashavin, you have decided.
Mr. I'm for
Debbie. Okay.
Opoku Adom so Bilkum one enya New Stuttgart Lokum East and West Monto Abamopa many of my Mestre Ghana 42 binum unza no the original minister Bonafo Anabo Ekopoku Betenase so when some of our register no said at the end ever register no one the only thing can mean say you be register you be raise objection for an actual inform be near cases here who we more from film near sorry planning case ko change register na said the old ID card here no aso no me dia kwakwa to no kwakwa register no mo ko register na sign ba near sign case who foreigners wo me ko change na say 2 years bia na 1 year bia be change register na say saying abla register ya to a who bisa yisi for mpanyi for mo dem wo bona afo ni beyonga almost the most credible register we have ever had.
Prince, good morning. I'm to say hello, Prince.
Joe.
Hello,
Boko. Macho answer.
Nami Adom Boko, it's your Prince. Hello, Prince, it's you.
Yeah, so kakra mesa me kan say. This ya o man Ghana ni nyina ya di yan kan de ni eto ho. Na say nyina yan tumi yan kasem MP for dam nkofo okay and support to am say sadia yen change
unfortunately I'm say Prince area no man so yenti Prince nka hello Prince.
Hello,
yes Prince.
Article
Prince yeti okay yenti Prince nka unfortunately you better have a friendly back which was 0302. Chumesi Marche and Aboko there. Hello, Chumesi.
Hello.
Chumesi, it's you.
Yes. Good morning. Because I feel say be quiet.
Chumesi.
Na, and this your mom waiting. In fact, and call you cry na. The movie so mo ye the young country. 2016. One has a service person at me acquire Jumane ba. Lord fair quiet and some can be. Yet Yalawan said to me, Shima Bosumina Quaqua and dear. No more the Baquamai. A kikama and it's a moon yet. Now feed the betcha almost says so for you so the betcha mopa. Bye bye.
Okay, Chumesi, yes, yeah, that's 1760. Your text message line if I bring. Na yentiminje brain kinka Emma Sabe ka say there Alaji Bature, same for Emma Alhaj, the Obokratano, and also Atani and a national organizer for the New Patriotic Party, John Bodu, as well as here, and it's Alaja Kwaba. Nemati saying, you played a role in responding to a judges 47. Because now because a one wasn't an and Kasai. And you know, I think we are Nana and what's in Betuja.
Some by no by Penfonia or mine be a cabinet found Robakaya Nana 24 any president, former president Kufo ever by conference Okumasi or Mukabi. And Oman that President Rawlings Cranham say or caution say you very careful. Name some new more money na Sautia money or some for Obia Kabibi a found, even though not delving into the substance. Nana Kufa de Sobakaya, Nansay, or Obia, a Sembia, a war mine, a steeper, baby Obia, one train crammer, and from Fasona, or commenting. I think one of the issues was the issue of Ghana, Epic. Another issue was about the demonstration. The police need let my vote count for demonstration. You know, or ball got home and all commenting committee. Media reporters say Ghana Epic at once now commenting. In fact, if I want baby I will be commenting now. Sir. Judicial alleged corruption I see Antony. Now I so you will be one said Nana Kufa Adwa way lawyer mu akukuda. And was I opposition leader, president in waiting. Nasa some kasisi aba to mine my Antony. It's surprising because it's a national issue. An opposition leader. Antony. After about almost 10 days, Anna, it is a Nana or issue statement. We are even shadow it nine. So he is known to be aware categorical statements. Until why was he not categorical this time?
He was very emphatic.
Said,
the issue is very sad.
Thank you. And these are not your mama. What in your back? You know, and eventually,
You are not talking.
I'm okay. Why? I'm only telling you. For example, if you can somebody one money advice from the financial experts, and look at the way he made this, the force with which he made that statement. Actually, former minister of finance. How they call hypocrite. He came to the bank everything that you said. The same thing, this issue about police brutality is near you. You were not seized with the full facts. Who was now at once, what issue statement? Then actually, what was the outcome? And they were expecting judicial issues on use of the same force. But he was kind of say some way make better. But eventually, Wakasa, I think that's good. That's good. So, Obakaya, I was one of the people, first that some Krabi appeal, I say media, I want to be a bit cautious as the case unfolds. But that does not stop our political leaders from making the point. Well, T. Rollins, the statement, very appropriate, President Kufuor, the same thing. And now to force Ekasaya. Why must it take Akufo-Addo almost 10 days to 2 weeks before say Obakasa form? That is something that I think that was the trust of our problem with him.
Rice and building to the other. Alaji doesn't seem to get it clear with Nana's statement on the judiciary alleged corruption. It's just sad and worrying, It's not enough. Knowing where Nana is coming from.
Aladdin Jan clear crank of a hammy. Because Alhaji's main purpose is to make sure that Nana does not win in 2016. If any paper near my affecting Nana and not throw the beer. It is Nana can be in the Egypt, ever have me, papa. Into a Yemen on a but they all say Nana issues statement on let my vote count. It turned out to be what? Yeah, then.
He was not with the full facts.
Me say, which facts was he not with? Which facts was he not with? And a statement or kind of what has come up, a statement, and irrelevant. Which facts? And sometimes, I can't try to one responder and I say, Alhaji or fact be our You understand? Nana never speaks without knowing what he's talking about. This thing about HIPIC Asemi, I don't know where the NDC is having their view from. You can't say HIPIC, a programmer at any given point in time, your donor, especially IMF, at the bar, now countries are fall within that characteristics, assess it. Ya pa hon da HIPIC program no ya pa hon na ya de MD 1 aba and ni 2 class aba. You understand? At any point if follow under that characteristics, there's no way you can access HIPIC. But you are a HIPIC country based on the characteristics.
It's really buying.
In your idea, who call assess it. I think what they got it wrong for somebody to say, what falling into HIPIC we are just say, you can assess HIPIC. You can't assess HIPIC because the program has outlived its usefulness in the scheme of economic arrangement of any nation.
But and she share HIPIC, because it will be a HIPIC sanction, Ghana or sanction.
Yeah, them abroso based on a debt to GDP ratio, based on revenue to GDP. We've gone back to it. If you say you've gone back to it, doesn't mean you have to assess it. We're assessing that. So what did Nana say that's different from what did Nana say? Now the finance minister, you understand? I think still no can the why any the on what kind of say you never tell say Sabi say oh can President Mama such a grievous thing see we do what can be. I don't think it's Alhaji the determined time and an ankasa. Nana when the program the BBA.
He comes out all the time.
Let me tell you.
Person like Nana.
What am I can be in or on a time or the BBA. Yeah, quite a toy. Now you schedule University of Cape Coast. Almost law faculty, Law Students Union of University of Cape Coast. Normal started series of luminary lectures Omoyama practitioners of the law. And Nana has been invited as the first ever speaker for that program. You understand? What appropriate platform being and a sense our platform now say there's a problem in the judicial area.
Too much shame wonder that. Alhaji is not the determinant.
Alhaji, first of all, you determine or determine crime because or no adwin or the no adwin the obenya say MPP opposition na ne ho ato no nti ono de on determine nti the American council say there's an appropriate legal forum and platform and one na can see so or chronicle no any life and contribute or can see so dem be no can or see he's been a lawyer for close to about 40 years on my judge ni bia bribe before in his life. This is somebody speaking. And he's bold in saying it. Okay, nyema waye assistant your legal regime. Be the frontiers of liberties and freedoms for our country. And okay, see so say the SEO judiciary mo idea to be frank with everybody know, or no being also or rising to the highest level of the judicial as an attorney general. No, a major issue Hanankasa unim say yanhweye na ya handle issue ni ya it will be the basis for disintegration of our whole system. But obe insist say yen use due process of the same law. Na omo ye bone no ye ni omodi dem bi na person kan.
I see.
Dem bi na person na enka onye den onka den asem no even as we speak now the okoye na eduma to show or not to show kra a basis for litigation in court anameboa.
That's correct.
Committee ayate to look into it. People are challenging the committee. There are others who think say, and you say you discuss it in the open because OSHA procedure said High Court judge and upwards, no, omoya ponia, yeah, punishment be or cry, yeah, in camera. You understand? And this is the first time such monumental thing be happening to the whole judicial system. Into your opinion, unim, especially from Nana Dankwa Kufuado, from what is done in the legal fraternity over the years, sir, the best caution he will give is for us to use the proper procedure. Now, Yanko Yen say, you better rush here, dear, maybe I'll say, you're my judicial council, yeah, near call the Nipano court. Now, over here, no, Nipano, Ako fame.
All right.
Now, at the end of the day, no, the law, you sum rano, and find Chidia, why ye bonnet, a woman running. And say, Alaji, Mr. Wara, yes, it's good you called on Nana to speak. And Nana spoke. And he will always speak when he must speak.
Okay, Alaji, we okay with that?
I'm okay with it. There's a John there. The good thing about John is that, yeah, then you say, yeah, Casano, Omo hair no, Sabi, Omo Adrian Sudao. Was it me? What do you expect to come from me? Me Jumana say, me pese, Nana Kufado, Obewo opposition. Or no, the Jumani there. On Edian, as far as Nana Kufado is concerned. You visit on also the one Cabonibia and Nana Kufado. Nana Kufado, where said. Would you ever say anything negative about Nana Akufo-Addo? No. You will always try to project him as what? The best thing ever.
So he's agreeing with me.
No, that's what I'm saying. So it is no news for you to say, Alaji, I take a position. Who's what take a position? That's the first thing. Secondly, the issue about Mahama and Kasa. You should know it, John. Mahama was petitioned. You cannot be a judge at the same time a prosecutor in your case. So, Mama, that is why I don't want to be no. But Nana Akufo-Addo, oh yeah, president in waiting, and yet I can.
President in waiting.
Of course, he can be a president. I cannot sit here and stop him. Yanko Pochi says, "Oh, baby, do one penya." Me to me stop him. And already was started process more than 10 years ago. So I'm not going to decide, but I'm saying that on baby. And can a reference shadow that? What am I saying? And rightly so, on all issues of national concerns, or Takasa, or Hokra Bekasa, or Bolga Bekasa. Before Cape Coast event, Nana was at the bar conference when Nana Opoku Osetutu Otufo spoke. When President Kufuor spoke on the same issue, why must he wait for 10 days later before he speaks?
Bar conference, 10 days later.
It's about 1 week.
From Kumasi to Cape Coast.
More than 1 week. It was more than 1 week.
He was in
Western
the bar
Central.
conference was done on Wednesday.
It was open on Monday.
It was open on Monday.
On Monday.
Now he was on his way to the northern.
He was not. He cut short his stay in Wa to come and attend the conference, and then went back to Bolga.
My arrangement.
Okay.
He was on his way to the 3 northern regions. And now a call bar conference, on Monday.
He had already gone to Wa.
Oh, me I made sure Sunday a call attack Rufie ye Kumasi. Ne mame e ye Kumasi. Now Monday a call bar conference, Dana Duwa. We started the 3 northern region trips tour on Tuesday, Anopa.
whatever it is. Main purchase, he was at the conference on Monday, opening of the conference.
So that was another platform.
This matter was raised firstly by the Tunfo and then the
national organizer saying you're not determined.
Well, I'm not determined, sir, but sir, I'm not claiming that. When will be some,
but it's like you whether you are choosing that platform than the other.
I say also you asked me a question, sir. Now who ever criticize Nana Akufo-Addo ankasa, a video akasa. Let me say ampa, it was good. And I was only giving the reason why I criticized why he didn't speak. And he's also giving justification why he didn't speak so early. So I don't see the difference. We shouldn't waste my time on this.
That's it.
Yeah, you know, we agree, sir. He has spoken. That's all.
But you disagree with the kind of words or the...
I didn't disagree. No. Now, Omahin, don't do that to me. I even went back.
On other issues, or very...
Messi now were very, very forceful on other issues. Say, or your political strategies. And don't forget, or your lawyers. And a former attorney general.
Okay.
So, like I say, on new style. Unlike Otufo or Kufo, even President Ron will be an service or Kasa. He was even cautioning us. And maybe I has over Kaya. Because of me, I'm not going to comment on it because, like John rightfully ended in his statement, assembly a friend running issue, and then there were very technical issues. They say, Amira Hupa, who didn't tell Amira about this issue? We are destroying the judiciary. They say, it is going to make it difficult for any judge to, for example, free these judges. And it is also going to become difficult for prosecution of these judges, whether we like it or not. Because we are tying the hands of the justices. Where Niesinra, according to Justice Derry, by the last time, judge to assembly October. Yesterday, they were taken on our way. Say, after assembly, Ama, Yabu assembly. Even though in the he said he wanted to withdraw the injunction. But the judge said that the matter will be finally educated on October 12th. Now, on they are not even aware. So you see, we are putting pressures on the Chief Justice, the Judicial Council, and the judges who are trying these cases. And fair trial is very, very important for any case we have. So one year fair trial, the man may be guilty. But someone fair trial, I'm telling you, sir, the man, people can take you on. And that is what we are all doing in this part. That's why Rollins, the statement, in fact, 1 year lawyer, but on her first comment, was she let us be cautious, especially the media. Also, the way Assembly Urban, we have already decided to judge the issue in the court of public opinion. So it is also going to make it difficult, sir. Your judges, but me and in fact, the Chief Justice, I pity her, the situation she finds herself in.
Okay.
Because when the resolve, my also time is meeting, the resolve to make sure that she will fight corruption in the judiciary. I feel that she also has an obligation to maintain the integrity of the processes. You see? So some people will say, oh, yeah, if they are not getting results. And the way media hyper issue, as the case will be determined within the next 2-3 weeks. This matter can travel for years even. But because of me judges, but you see, they are using the technicality, and that is the beauty of the rule of law. It is not for me, for John, or for you to determine. That's the beauty of the rule of law. We have seen other cases that have traveled 4, 5 years, 8 years, especially with politicians, but nobody has a problem with that. But this is you see, we don't care about their rights again. Everybody is just drawing to conclusion. The fact that even the law can free you.
1760 or text message line. If I bring and come on, John Meshas here also let my vote count another step further. But the last time, no more news. Them say fresh evidence. Must have their common electoral commission. What is about these new voter register? More advocacy every day. More they are the for every day. More they are the for Then you turn it into let my vote count. Yeah, we are with the munamunim.
That's it. Never be and as we move on, yeah, the see what the air they say you per se ma electoral commission enough evidence I say your voter register no yes sano because nearma a war register so and want to mean ka kekesewa ka so na sometimes I am besides now their responses are NDC for man. For instance, I said in Kitia, I like to put them to me excuse me because I say that this will be very stupid to allow for a new register to be done.
Alaji.
And I number.
I don't think
so.
NDC, submission of me here.
Yes, radio. Different paper.
I read on social media. I think
Kasapa.
Yeah.
I mean, when I was article, let my vote be. I mean, yes, submission of Moody too, online.
So, Alaji statement or and just say, NDC, the NDC, allow they will be very foolish to allow a new register to be done. Now, Alaji, they made me up then because on your official of the NDC or no support to Omokeke. But me share attitude of Asedun Ketia. You say bibi e woman kasa. Now I must stumble over this letter, this memo by the National Democratic Congress, Hohoe North Constituency, Omo Election Directorate, date in year 12 January 2012. This letter was signed by Charles Kuzu Amezi, Election Director for Hohoe Constituency, Hohoe North Constituency. 2012, January. Now, heading of the letter, also proposed biometric registration expenditure for 18 traditional rulers and opinion leaders, and targeting 600 special people, or now putting into bracket gerrymandering. Or not putting into bracket gerrymandering. You can't gerrymander a process of election fraud. Uber kwakose sanko fofi baby any some twaba or normal ba about twaba for your benefits. And it can be through demarcation of constituencies in order to take advantage. In the Hohoe North constituency for election 2012. Now, program was said that communities are close to Ghana, no. Wotogo, no, and Omokosa Sankofo. And these are the communities: Wulitozi, Yepa, Utuka, Adita, Kuzra. Kuzra omo dinipa 100 nefiho. Kuzra ga omo dinipa Kuzra omo dinipa 50. Kuzra ga omo dinipa 100. Kuzra V omo dinipa 50. Kuma omo dinipa 50. Dejrame omo dinipa 100. Will Tozino omo dinipa 100 nearby. Now sika omo de ma omo 3,000, 5,000, 5,005. Answer ahimfo no so no. So omo go hu ahimfo or na bottles of 20 bottles of foreign drinks, 10 cedis each for the chiefs. 2 chiefs per opinion leaders no on my ear.
Okay.
Signed, almost copy the director of the regional directorate of the NDC, no copy chairman of the Hohoe North constituency, no copy municipal chief executive, Hohoe municipal. Who's the offer letter here? Now, over 14 February 2014. A branch here, a friend of Hakabrimpong. Or your ward chairman, or one of the polling electoral areas were Hohoe North constituency. A throw petition amongst a number of things or complaining about, or kind about who you may car or constituency chairman or due to another chairman in Yama. They are relevant in our matter, but to confirm this operations are almost year in January 2001. A year, paragraph 4. Out of the 10,000 registered voters from Togo, 7,000 came to vote a day before the elections. An amount of 75,000 Ghana cedis was sent through the chairman, Mr. Honorary Chairman of the Constitution, Mr. Tumewu, to be given to the Togolese. To be given to the Togolese. The amount was shared by Ukofeda. Oh, And you know work Dr. Baumia, just simple work. You who say for across our borders with Togo, Guso, Burkina, Cote d'Ivoire, no. Say the NDC officially go to recruit people from these communities to come and register and vote in our elections. Now, Enyam Seminia Alaji Beka say almost sana. Yes, almost sana Diana Moya Kwasia. Yes, because say one constituency alone, NIPA over 7,000 are almost qualified to vote in our elections.
What makes you believe this document? if a party like NDC, they document it, which they know that easily it can fall into the hands of you.
I like the only document of our party program. These are members of our party. You can't just go and be talking to whoever.
Well, classified document. The parties, very classified. If indeed we have to go by this, yeah.
You understand? You can't just go and talk by word of mouth. Yeah, you need to do a memo. This is the officials are almost game. I say so. I know with such a project, you will see the but this is an official party document of a project, and this is for only one constituency. And we know you one activity pay. So if you have a constituency, utumi de nipa 7,000, who register 10,000. Na nipa 7,000 betumi beto aba. Along the voter link with Togo, no, you best say almost 12 to 13 constituencies.
7,000, 7,000, 7,000.
Nipa and beto abasa ewo Ghana. And this one's for us, we name how involved he is in terms of your elections. The rounds all go beyond Accra. But everybody of political understanding knows what goes on along the borders of our country with Cote d'Ivoire, with Burkina Faso. Your friend is saying Boku areas, especially Pussy Ghana near Mana. People just walk in from there to come and register.
How are party representatives doing?
Party, you see, it depends on the strength of the party there. And in voter region, sometimes, election is a different ball game. I just don't want to be repeating this. Some of you are aware. You understand? So these are evidence. With these are graphical evidence beyond of Nyama air course in our election. Enuntino, a idea me jitum pass. So mine, I was here maintaining as a mine. Now you're to a bar. Ye president, maybe to make us this is a Ghanaian president and not an ECOWAS president. One joke moment, it's a very dangerous joke. Oh, Danlati Bana will take you over from the. I say, now Togo for over 2 hours, almost the Africa for. So Burkina Faso for over 2 hours Ghana. See how simplistic it is, but that is not what our law says. Say you to obey parliamentarians, the president called ECOWAS parliamentary. And they want to be better. You understand? And also, about 5 days ago, say registration with a biometric registration. Because for multiple registration in Yemen, you be a friend of deduplication of the register. 2012, registration in Vienna. Electoral Commission deduplication almost multiple registrants to the tune of I think about 76. No. Initially it was around 7,000. That is 2012. 2014, before I ever your friend is saying, 2014 before I ever limited registration exercise. No, on my year and you're close to 76,000. International said 2012 I must say year deduplication. Now. For my multiple woman over 60,000 almost about 2012, assuming they managed to get their votes in the ballots. Yes, somebody even 76,000 in my aircraft. Just within a few days here, check it. Yes, we have multiple registration of close to about 2,000. You understand? It's idea Electoral Commission. Also, and the danger we have with the kind of biometric registration here, the fact say a decentralized biometric registration. Senka centralized. Now, who register it is linked to one national database. Nka who ye deduplication is simple. A double bempe a very rejected. But we know because I had decentralized, I have polling station by polling station. Who deduplication allowed you the other here. Whoever polling stations a electoral area honina no why yet deduplication. To be registered along the electoral area, a bit more rejected. And so what for polling station what district honina no was a deduplication. To be registered in that district now, a bit more rejected. And so what for polling stations what greater Accra nyina no was a deduplication. To be registered double. Eventually rejected. And so what for national? Go be moved from Accra to Kumasi register 4 times. This is all national, no? That makes the work of the Electoral Commission very, very difficult. But me problem, they say. So we munina for register me. There are instances, a genuine instance. Ignorance in register or polling station. Now, almost a card, picture in your no, be our Kumasi or in real registration now because be a 40 days. No, I can't register. We said the new people, we can manage it. Baby, almost said that because of your genuine, or you soon is Dean Ankasa as I register for. Will you have no use your friend John Buedra or register or Blekuma Souta? No, I passing for Sue, no, I know Kwame Buedu, we had the same picture. Obi o twa ade ani the same day atare o hye no assistant atare no akotwa o baby fofo but because prosecution bia nkoso because them punish obia for some of these things and no na boa masade.
Okay, so tying this with the let my vote count
and for let my vote count they are in support of the fact say yes I register because I register
different topic.
Different one. Okay.
First topic.
Okay, good. Okay, all right, good. Allow you to dwell on that. Let my vote count. Dwell on that. Collect my vote count.
Oh, this issue, John Bodu Ekai, is even confirming a position a movie fire is even confirming further. What's he? NDC for especially General Mosquito. So uti omo kasamwa. Nechi se bibi esha sintinama. Omo jina so pintin se me and say. Nechi se omo so ejina kutan se jisa yesisa nechi se omo so ewo bibi na omo jina. That's why I said they will be stupid to allow it.
Okay.
Let a John Bodi by. And the demonstration of Professor Wadimaye, it confirmed the desperation of the MPP. If I can get a copy of the letter to show. Petition also. Omahi, this is a letter if you want next week, when it's the Nyamiya Duma, let's say 8 years here. Mr. the MPP for the Bebrewa with MPP headline and an MPP constituency. The same letter. Where I didn't say every NDC. A DNA chase a friend is because Obiako letterhead at the end is at all. And I say Obia sign.
And you'll be the
this cannot be a paper, a political party.
Oh no, sorry.
A political party like MPP should use. Because this cannot stand any test of time. Anybody can do this. MPP and Katokura can go. Well, a photocopy. And anybody can create this. Can do this. Now, why am I saying this? Let me just prove you. And he knows it. Or you see the word Gerrymandering. Gerrymandering. Party ben any Gerrymandering. You know the meaning of Gerrymandering. Oh, Koya budget, all the political parties, including John Bodu, they make budget to claim money from the party. You have to let you cry and cry. Don't you also believe that the person who wrote the letter wants to make money out of the party? Or person who says my age mopa register. Don't you believe that? And you know all political parties, they do it. That's why the political party officers, because even they are not paid, that's where they get money.
The party will
now you tell see you anti say MPP for omo edis kabi ko am a general secretary by act budget no omo ye and lose ask no you anti what say what this is proposed by metric registration expenditure for 18 traditional rulers and opinion leaders and targeting 600 special people
into bracket
gerrymandering in Hohoy. Ono pescanaji. You say paper you cry a friend is in you. What it tells you that 18,180 million OCs or pescaya kudi. He wants to justify why the party must give him money. 600 votes into you are spending 18,000 180 million. This should tell you say in Ukraine poor. Say in Ukraine. And you have this petition that says that out of how many people who were registered from Togo, 7,000 crossed to vote. Why not who say 7,000? How can you bring 7,000 people on the voting day to come and vote? How can you do that?
Right, so can't remember they are calling remember they voting. You should not. If it's a political strategy, you don't expect that they will come on that day.
No, it says.
Where's a means to troop in the if you this
Omahi.
One, we busa the question said the NDP. I don't think the NDC ebe so loose. Say
any party can document it can leak and they don't be surprised.
Okay.
Even cabinet memos cry leak.
Okay.
And they don't think that all the cabinet ministers they support you.
Okay.
If they have interest, they can leak it.
Okay.
What has interest? I won't doubt that.
Okay.
But I'm even saying it's impossible. Don't you also know somebody winning? Say party officers because you ain't your country. This is where omunyo musika. I do not let me sit down at cars. He's not on salary. He's working for party for 4 years. Yes, he has a house. He has bought cars. He has farms. He has a lot of savings. This is where they make their money. They do some campaigning and voting. So don't you think so? Because he knows it. 600 votes into Ukwa say 18,180 million. Now, he talked about along the stretch Togo and Burkina border. There were more than 12 and 13 constituencies. And that is why I was telling the NDC they will be very stupid. On total vote here, all those 12, 13, young kind. Let us look at examine the total votes for those constituencies, and then juxtapose that to the Ashanti region votes. Juxtapose that to votes over 3.5 million votes in Ashanti region. Mankasa, I'm making a point. How much is that vote there? 600. Or crossing equal 600. In any case, Omai, why the enemy we are seeing say everybody be Ghana for be Togo for be so Ghana. Why the enemy? We have families even along the border. Okwa, a few big borderline, half for Ghana, half for Togo. One house, the main house ever Togo, boys quarters in Ghana. Why the enemy when Uko Nzima, Uko Kofi Bedukrum, Buntugu side, Uko Wa, Uko Hamle, Uba Tumu, Uko Paga, Ewo Greasy, Ghana Greasy, Togo, Burkina Greasy, Ewo Dagati, Ghana Dagati, or Munina, and they do everything common. Burkina Faso, Bibia, Ghana for Dagati to me crossover benefit, like this health insurance. All the enzymes in the Ivory Coast, they climb across Ghana to benefit from the health insurance. Some of them even see themselves as more Ghanaians than the Ghanaians. So, in voter region, from Aplau through to the what do you call it, Kulungugu, through to the friend was there, Paga, Uba Tumu, Hamile, Wa. Now we have back, bring our full regime, crossing here, friends, and Badukrum, and I said, Badukrum, now we are back, Elubu, all these border towns in anything be a Ghana, cocoa, talk cocoa, and Ghana price, they cross they almost cocoa ever Ghana. So, Ansuna, Bibi Abidjan Ghana for farmers. Tomo cards at farmers, also farmers registered in Ivory Coast. They want to benefit from the Ivorian government. It is the fact that somebody is staying in Togo or about across to register, and that's how vote. And then Togo knew. It could be a Ghanaian resident there because of economic reasons. Now, the end time we can say, NDC Tutu will make a mistake. And we have seen it. 2008, 2012. In their stronghold of Ashanti. They say a quarrel. That's why I don't want us to even be looking at this thing, because they say a quarrel. A man is supposed to be MPP. He's confessing. So I know what of frequency or bonity. So I suppose any foul. Or see, voting time. Or more to me, nipple back to me to Abba. 60 times, 50 times, 30 times. I'm a police in Kuala can't just say, oh, but a year. And John knows this.
In Ashanti region.
Ashanti region. To the extent that Bebu Hokra in the 2008 election, it was over 100%. Turnout. Well, I'm talking about Ashanti region now.
You are concerned about Ashanti region.
I'm talking about Ashanti region now.
Okay.
Over 100% turnout. And then, all kind of, you're reminding all kind. Secondly, who can stop saying the voters say no? And pass a foreigners womb, and I say minors womb. What is the guarantee? Say a from there. We won't have even twice the number of minors and foreigners.
Say from
there. How did they manage to get their names there? I can tell you, say, voter registration for from there, the number will exceed 80 million voters in Ghana. Because near MPP and these force base, what they are all going to do is that in their strongholds, you can beside because say baby almost stronghold because who beside agent. Ashanti, I'll give this example. Just on voting day, Mammy were sending Omuya Cabo for until Omusha here 10. Voting the radio live, Joy FM, now one of the radio stations were cracked. Ye precise way the money Yamanto. Because also Mammy say we are something pure. Because I almost strong. Until your agent is even helpless. So what is the guarantee? Say voter registration register for fraud. We can stop this. Can you go to Bantama and answer those strongholds of Ashanti and have voter registration to go and stop NDC minor from voting, from registering? And I'm saying that the problem MPP for area about voter registration, it can still be resolved without creating a new one.
How? The magnitude of revelation is not there, but if that is the case.
Master, we can clean this register.
Alaji Boy, how do we do, Boy?
He just gave you an example about what should be done, since it is a decentralized system. We can get the technology to clean this register today. Of course, we cannot clean it 100%. You have from the client million 100%. Because you have registration, no. You have attaining the age of 10, their names will not be in. And those who are there, their names will not be taken out. So you can't get 100% register. But make sure that you minimize whatever deficiencies a womb. And I mean, we've been doing it. Every periodically, the EC, what do you call this thing? That exhibition, voter register exhibition. So my him say, as he was not qualified to register, anyone can register here. You can raise objection.
But that issues are any issues are partisan to me at the edge maybe. For instance, we had you can say era Kokofu SIT example Bantima no ankasa this challenge ni be by to the extent say o catch you see ni catch ni catch other reps so dey ni pe ho oni ko ni pa na giatum so mo see feel challenge form e wi achi ni po ho agya ono conference before them so ho okotu odidi wo he was forced to ebufu mu otutwa card ni ma ono kwa no kokonya asem. So now the issue even about the challenge form and then the objective form.
Then we should throw away the laws of Ghana and then live in the jungle. My country, when we were ending the previous discussion, my country is a nipple to me, cool to me, so we work on nipper. But the law can free him. Even the nipper didn't tunkra. Uko kota, we say my guilty, my lord. You be say guilty or not guilty, say I'm guilty. Not court, I enter not guilty, I'm on. Why? Because they want the rule of law to apply. The fact that Nippon are confirmed say still I was saying for process, for fill a form, challenge form.
Raja bad here too, near Daji.
Yeah, what Daji? We should have time.
Go be wait, you
see, the reason why they don't have that near okay is simple, and I'll say it today. All the political parties cheat. All, not one. Whether NDC, MP, they all cheat when it comes to registration. They bring minors
political
in their strongholds.
Political parties.
All political parties. I will single out one. All of them. They will bring minors because only your stronghold. Agent, police agent number 4. The book why sometimes this is the truth of the matter. And we shouldn't pretend. Say, yeah, we are not part of those gerrymandering, and I'm going to say, John, I beg you help me. Gerrymandering. So, say the best thing is, thief man. What we should do is let us all resolve. Say, okay, clean. Say now, okay, say technology being able to double registration we will be in the whole data now. And I say, let me network all the BBS so that will be all double registration. We can still do it. But I'm saying that doing a new register is not a solution. Because Uko Volta region, Uko Ashanti region, doing new registration here, you will get told less even registry. If you remember, Farijan, ahead of the election, the photo people said, let me see that this is not even up to 8-10 years. If you are registered. Okay. Who registered them?
Yeah, wrap up on this issue now.
Initially, Alaji tried to raise doubts about this. Alaji, you've known me for years. I make fickle near maybe, and you soon find credibility into so. I have done my checks. And yet, letterhead keke. Signatures, so. Official of the party, so. Undoubtedly. Enra, what are regional director of elections for NDC? Or no, quite because not by 2012, which is a lie. Or not has existed by way. Constituency by Quadaclu, no motifi, or not. The or not constituency there has been there all these years. Abranti Haka Brimpoint. Director no Ebeka say no ye or ye electoral area coordinator no more to abay no mu yi no or no position ewa ha ni numbers ni bibia ma check here correct as at yesterday we are police headquarters. Some of the boys are almost agitating from Howeno were brought to yesterday at the police headquarters for investigation. You understand? Some of them are being harassed. Alaji, I think you know me better. Men kofa letter B enye no kre. And the people mami kasa. The your copy general secretary, your copy municipal chief. I have a list of all those people at that meeting now. Take his decision. You see, Alaji, some of your points are valid. About and not to dinner. Sabi yes election ye into the baby Musa. Alaji Castle create impression say Ghana pen or border towns throughout the world. until we cannot determine who is a Ghanaian, who is not a Ghanaian. You understand? Ghana pair in the world, and the border towns are Obi Fie, Burkina Faso, na Nigeria, and Togo, the Ghana pair. There's no way of the. And if you run a country like this, a better health insurance, engu. Because a conscious effort, and like Alaji is saying, conscious effort by political party. Say, yeah, but yeah, registration exercise. Me, I said that border town, see, and I'll bring you the figures. Yakob border town, see, now encourage any Ghana for to come and register to get health insurance cards. Now, if we do honey the register, to make so at the aba, I can say omoye Ghana for. And the danger, I'm even looking beyond just elections, any difficulties. Because this year, I say, you have criteria, so, and your birth certificate. I've received a lot of complaints about the fact that after the year, birth certificate in mass for people. If you use to, let's say, for instance, passport as a basis of determining who is a Ghanaian, you have a passport in mass for people. Where do we go as a country? If you recognize this Trinity position, say, I'll be a fool to change it because I'm the greatest beneficiary of the flawed system. No, now I say I'll be a fool to accept this as the register because I'm the greatest disadvantage. Where do we go with that? Well, when I recognize it, these are the problems. Then we can all together find ways of resolving it. But this attitude here, Minjini say attitude. But make it to say Ghanaian presidents must be voted for by Ghanaian people.
Ghanaians should know that new voters register is most cheaper than election violence. We should all be aware. From Bedi Ako, Febi Jama, North District. Please, why is that all NDC party members feared, hate, or panic when people make mention about voters register? And if the NDC people are saying that they are doing good work, why are they worried about the voters register? Please, what's going on about the soldiers' pension? Alaji, is it by force for Nana to meet your demands all the time? Stop politicizing the judicial scandal. After all, there is a time to speak and a time to be quiet. Makota Watadi. Amaye, thank you for the good job you're doing for Mother Ghana. I've been watching Badwam since Adom TV came, and you have not invited MP Honorable Robert Odebiafre, anyway, the Montage, Robert Safo Snafo.
I'm sorry, Lusu.
Yeah, Lusu, the Prime Minister. Yeah. Amaye, is the MPP assuring us that what happened in Hohoi, as they are claiming, will not happen again if the change is on relating to the voters register? Alaji, please, Nana is being very careful on his comment, and there's no need to count Nana down to speak. Leave the man alone. I'm looking nice today, thank you. Then this one also says that there's something going on that I don't understand. MPP has divided themselves into so many groups. Society is disturbing the peace, creating confusion in this country. Isaac Najala. MPP can't do what we NDC can do. Joe Mama will win 2016 elections because of his good works and developmental projects from Master Hamza. And if what the MPP and John Body is alleging, they should go to Antwerp to know who is saying the truth. Kwesi of Volta region. Charles from Ohoe, what John is saying is true. We all saw how the Togolese were brought in to register and vote. And please, Omayan, ask John, did they have a seat in Upper West in 2012 elections? When he can you say something about the register there too? Omayan, what is NHIS doing? They can't pay their clients. Now they have shortcuts nationwide for biometric registration. And this one says, the document reported by MPP originates from Hohoi North. It's false and of no consequence and must be thrown through the window from Arnold, Chigbe, or Hohoi. I might tell John Bodu, if one register 10 times, he or she can vote only once. If you vote in Accra, you can't vote in Kumasi.
It's not true.
Why is MPP worried? They should find the right solution and stop making the noise. We are waiting to see Alaji Bature, how he feels when NDC go to opposition. The voters register must change. Raman Watechiman, I might let John Body know that only Ghanaians residing in the neighboring countries who come to register and vote, and not the citizens themselves. I mean, MPP can draft this evidence document because they even did it to their general secretary, true or false. John Bodu and Ubusani, Bibi Mustafa, and Techiman, and also Java. For time, I don't know whether a quick response. If you then you find just one out of
second response. And yes, John Bodu, I'm doubting your integrity. But the document now Ukutan na make question. We cannot stand any test of time. There's nothing showing that this is an official record. And I'm just giving an example. Next week, signed by
an official. When you now one official
voice to be echo around. Me, I don't buy those things. I don't even know the person. I cannot guarantee Papa now MPP. I will 10 times, 20 times, 15 times. So we empower MPP. I won't buy it. I'm very stupid to come and sit on air to believe in that story. Because I don't even know it. I cannot
I'm telling you
that is the first thing. Secondly, also Michelle said all the political parties, this is where Omudidi, MPP, these kind of expenditures. Let me read a portion for you to see what I'm petitioning.
I'm kind that I can put my integrity on. Hey, baby, I'm a kind. Okay. Don't go and read other places.
No, I'm reading. I'm reading a portion for him to see what I was saying. Said Yami can say, documents we paragraph 1 to 4 or 5. Out of the 10,000 registered voters from Togo, 7,000 came to vote. A day before the election, an amount of 75,000 Ghana cedis was sent through the chairman, Mr. Tumau, to be given to the Togolese. The amount was shared by Tumau and Siki, of which Tumau had 35,000 Ghana, while Siki had 40,000 cedis. Siki used his share in buying printing machine, bought a 4x4 vehicle for his wife, and a vast land at Likwe in the whole municipality. And he employed people in the farm, and they are cultivating cocoa for him. All the party operatives, whether it's MPP,
they are confirming.
This is where they get money.
No,
Amika said, I will not, even though I don't believe in it, but still, even on its face value, said these things happen. People type these things, and this man is a petitioner. He's complaining. Say, did you jam?
Okay.
You understand me? So we shouldn't believe some of this, like this tape which is going around. I will not believe in it. You understand me? Yes, seriously. Say, Ampa, Obit Musa, Ampa, this is NDC official, but out. Evidence, but then that one. And answer, Papa, no, Waboni constituency. So, no, say, what, I will try. I don't know whether you have heard the voice. You see, we shouldn't be limiting ourselves to those things. The fact is that our register has a challenge. How can we solve it? But when we said John Bodu, one final question. Nayan Twaso. John, say a new voter register and they are. And dear nipa be here to come and prove say me Ghana ni and so what me at Abano. So what me at
Alaji. Every CIBI baby for a new voter register. You determine criteria you use to determine who is a Ghanaian or who is not a Ghanaian. And to say decided say you be use new register and I be a new register, it will be agreed by electoral commission or all the stakeholders, and a law to that effect will be made. And for instance, say NHIS court akase innocent you use as a basis for registration.
So because of time. Say NHIS maybe say and they say say a barber register. CI Ben will enforce and
there's no CI enforced now. A new CI will be determined and the criteria will be used.
So can you give us some suggestions?
Is it clearly a driver's license passport? You
don't say, I know why I'm asking that.
Okay. He's asking that because he thinks that a automatic say obey you sue NHIS. No wrongly no they ID card. ID card I say enya no. Yeah for no. Alaji say, oh, you are doing say, and no better see ya, what embe mochana.
So again, that's what I'm saying. What give us?
Oh, the law, no, for instance, even law, no. So maybe argue say the old one yes, it's not because fraudulent near and yeah, maybe pay for old ID card, but you might leeway in the law. For instance, say only all the documents cry about agree on when you two people. So 2 people, no. Yeah, sometimes law, no. Emma number of times as 2 people, no.
But me, I guarantee.
But me, I guarantee.
That's 3 guys in 50.
Debbie, do you answer? Until you know, you're going no. Not yes, you're quite because me, I mean, my categorical answer is say. Yes. Yeah, so no. We must be careful. Say, yeah, nyamra. Ebema obi oye Ghana ni.
At the franchise.
So every law very careful about.
Just to confirm to you, say, and they here for cry, it will be worse than the previous one. Because and
I don't know the negative in Ghana. It will be better. Because I can give you examples of Yaya Fufu. For instance, in Nigeria, Mami Kabibincho, initially, almost a temporary voter card.
You're reducing by 60 million.
Yeah, TVP, temporary voter card. Almost decided, say, yeah, for fraud, not for fraud entirely, but who a temporary voter card. Branian found for biometric no, then confirm say a one as a one. A sort from 72 million to close to around 62 million. Almost about 6 million people did not come. Côte d'Ivoire. The only 2 year problem, no. The total register was around 6 million thereabouts. What since your mobile election, it is close to about 5-point-something million. I saw it over 1.5 million. Yeah, sometimes throwing light. Let me tell you. Sometimes we don't have to doubt
at this point.
We don't. Sometimes throwing light and also making sure say, Obi on your qualify. FMA, we will prosecute the person. But my end is if I encourage. Go forward, very funny, baby. And Alaji is capable of promoting that.
Yeah, from there. One more 2 days. Okay, all voter is an emblem. Okay, but 2 people know, so I'm going to discard that one too. Say, only document beer. So, but me,
no, nipa 2
for 2. Every general say,
but there will be a limitation.
Maybe
but it should be part of it.
It should be part
of the core essence is not to disenfranchise Ghanaians.
So every 2 NDC supporters can bring any foreigner and come and say he's a Ghanaian.
Oh, number.
Maybe so.
I'm only asking.
It's an option, but the fact that if you are guaranteeing that.
But I like it. Baby, I won't even say. I like it. Me can't be better. I'm landing or I'm mistake. I'm a monk of one drains or which made the bonnet. Even Ukra passports. Not pulling agents have enough grounds to doubt to say when you're Ghanaian, you can be disallowed to register. Look, it is not even about the fact that I'm in Ghana for. It is about the fact that the agents are laying their residence. It is any easy to say the whole can be by no. Who the Nipaneba near challenging the residence. Not by law, our residential criteria nipa na meet what do you mean register?
So the fact that your polling agent can object and raise objection no and also just say that person cannot be registered. So me be passport ba I Ghana passport so me Nigerian. Now the agent can say one player he has to prove that me Nigerian. It's up to him to
higher court here.
That me Ghana ni. And I mean say many non-Ghanaians are holding Ghana passport today and you know it. There are more than 1 million people who are holding Ghanaian passport.
Wow.
Yes. And we should be encouraging.
We are not encouraging. We are not encouraging.
To choose leaders for us.
I am not going to sit here to encourage. What I'm saying is, first of all, what we have, that is not the only concern, especially in the winning election. And yet vote in Nikeke. And yet 14 days no the winning election.
Process is leading to.
There are so many. And you just say football. On the day of the match, and I have voting day. But before the match, there are so many things that go into it. For example, Kotoko won a match against Heart of Hope. But because Oman they didn't prepare very well. Technically, they lost it and then lost 6 further points. This is how voting so echo. So many things. One of them, which is even more dangerous than what they're talking about, is incumbency advantage. An abuse of incumbency advantage. Which, thankfully, so far, opposition, nobody has even raised it. And I'm happy. Every day, said your mama, any Tamils, Oman said they are not going to abuse incumbency.
Please.
Because
stand us out. One example. Fresh car,
John, John,
okay, so discuss
so far, maybe so. What any complaint about abuse of incumbency?
Probably time nation.
No, maybe so. But the incumbency there from day one. Abuse of incumbency there from day one, from 7th January. Who started abuse? So far, whether 2012 election year and this upcoming 2016 year, MPP so far, Mamu said, Omanka said there's abuse of incumbency. And I think for me that is a major plus for all of us. Because we saw what MPP did when they were in 2004 and 2008. Yeah,
abuse of incumbency.
My God. We saw it on the last day of the campaigning. Akufo-Addo or Marshal all TV stations in Accra and Ghana to himself.
The Joy TV, the Akufo-Addo Marshal, abuse of incumbency.
What was it? Why is it that he couldn't do it in 2012? Why couldn't he do it
maybe
in 2012?
you paid better than he
Why
paid.
Couldn't you do in
Maybe
2012? Because they're not in power.
No,
and for me, I think that it's not just the registration. Omu use this registration issue as a diversionary tax. The main thing I call into election is more than that. Is the government performing? That is more important because you sit here and say voter registration. And I only school that. And even the most important, let me tell you.
Oh, I like
the most important. Thank you.
Unfortunately, was the bit. Yeah, we'll pick one out of the lot.
For time, is the opposition ready for power? Is the opposition in Ghana and Akufo-Addo, are they ready for power? Say, moon to me, even managing your own party. You have managing Manasi.
Why are they?
You can't even manage your party. And you want to entrust Ghana to you.
Who told you that?
You can't.
Who told you that?
You can't.
Who told you that?
You can't. Who is your chairman? Who is your chairman? Who is your chairman? I'm asking you. Let him tell me the party chairman. One money. Who is your chairman? Who is your general secretary?
Gidi now, gidi now, point.
I want you to mention your chairman's name. As far as it's going,
can you?
Who is your chairman? Who is your general secretary? This is what
gidi now, point. So yes, unya memos from us, they are a gospel truth. This is allergy for you. This is allergy, you see, and sometimes it makes it difficult for us to further.
Who is the MPP chairman? I want you to say it to the camera. One MPP chairman. One chairman. I know what I'm asking you.
Allergy Baturi, the MPP chairman.
You can't mention it. And you want us to give you power.
Can I?
Tell us your chairman.
But you know the chairman for the MPP.
I said he should look at the camera and tell the Ghanaians one MPP chairman. National organizer new one chair. Who is the MPP chairman?
Mr. Koso.
Yeah.
So
I thank God say you can.
Hold on, Baba. What court a Tamale Amukoyi party executive? And the was as a party.
I'll let you pen him. I don't answer.
He can't answer it.
I don't answer.
Because he doesn't recognize the chairman as a chairman.
It is not a question.
He does not recognize the chairman.
We can all make
Yeah.
But it's not proper for the listener.
Okay, John.
It's not proper.
I'm daring you to mention your party chairman's name. I'm daring you to mention your party chairman's name. You can't.
Empty there.
Thank you.
Empty. Very, very empty. It is needless.
Okay.
Needless.
Very valid point. Very valid point. Viewers, I make a moment.
Oh, I like it.
He won't mention Oko's name. He dare not mention it because he does not recognize him. Yes. And you want us to give
I like the uncle no. Semetra wakaso Paul Afoko nye chairman. Nanka I no. Nka na I in front page. People who glorify. Can I finish Alaji? What is this?
Alaji.
Yes.
Now we know.
I'm telling you that he is invited to meeting by Afoko and he doesn't go.
You are a liar.
I'm telling you.
You are a liar.
When was the last?
You say you are a liar.
You attended the
You are very great liar.
You doesn't recognize them.
No, you are a great liar. Alaji, you don't do this with some of us. You are a great liar.
And this is
national TV. Alaji, you are a liar.
No, Alaji, so. Or a national organizer, you cannot even go there.
He is a liar.
I'm telling you,
a great liar.
Over the last month, your friend, Afoko friend, uncle.
You are a great liar.
The last 2 months, meeting Ben Okoye.
You are a great liar.
Meeting Ben Okoye. Don't worry, you can call me names. I'm telling you, meeting Ben Okoye.
You are a great liar.
Which meeting did you attend?
Alaji.
Steering committee meeting. Tell me.
Alaji, unfortunately, I'm not something.
Alaji, you are a great liar.
John, that has nothing to do with what you are talking about.
Alaji is a great liar.
Thank you.
And his main concern is to see if you are confused, you want people.
Confused, you are divided.
Some of catch for Rollins. Some of catch I'm talking about do these things. You are only distracting the program and wasting time.
Thank you.
You are wasting time.
You know within your heart and mind, sir, you don't have unity in your party, and you want us to entrust Ghana to you.
Even this your limping government, what trust them? This your useless government.
Go around the country
run this country into massive gargantuan debt. This useless government, you have trust in it. And whatever MP. Into the
let us your go. Small budget.
Can I finish? Oh, Alaji, what kind of
you can't manage your small budget?
Alaji.
Your small budget, you won't manage it.
Alaji, Pacho, many.
One year, he was calling me a liar.
You are a liar.
You know in your heart.
You are a liar.
I'm
saying that you are a liar. You said that they invited you to meeting. Now me say you are a liar.
You know it. You don't respect them.
And you're a great one at that.
Thank you very much.
You are a very great liar.
Within the party, they know what I'm saying.
There hasn't been any meeting that average of way. They've got a last steering committee here. Steering committee and national executive. Best the last 1.5 months. I was in both meetings. In today's meeting, view. Then only meeting I have Enra. I receive a text message of the meeting tomorrow. These are the people who people think that they are speaking for them. Liars. Liars. You understand? Let me go further. One great way a public order act. When you say before 1994 or before a year for Republican Constitution, now over saw your demonstration, over apply to the police. Police never ma permit and so I call demonstration. A man, your constitution, no, that's our problem. No, no, I do down Kwakufado, a DMPP and him court. Court challenge say the 1992 constitution about granting liberties of individual. And this police in Yaho Quine now on my permit and some call for a demonstration. And until Samrano by the operation of 1992 constitution, a null and void. Now Supreme Court Ejitumo. Now my public order act. It seems to me say the police has not grown yet. They are still taking us back to the days of baby omoma permit. But virtually what they are doing now is that they want to give permit to people to demonstrate. And a very dangerous procedure. More so where they are using very cowardized process to do so. So, me say me call demonstration. My informal, my chill route, maybe I may start, maybe I may be. Maybe I only make a discussion on it. Police will wait a day before. No discussion. No, Jirakoto. He will never invite you. You will not go to court or notice. You go there as party. It's around 4 or 5. And you may prepare. And you hear demonstration. Preparation for placards. Who call high PA system. Who call high vehicles. Who call high name. Will be done. Now what demonstrators eka. And this one there, it is the worst of all. Because who said let my vote count for this side on 22nd. Now police got the injunction by 21st. Say omo yakra. No more law abiding citizens. No more the court 29th. A day before, we realized that the police was in court. Injunction, no? Then we also went to the same court to tell the judge, say, there's no way you can declare electoral commission as a security zone. What is the basis for doing so? Now, judge, rule say the police don't have the right to declare electoral commission security zone until young picketing. And the police, and you say police, especially at the nick of time to demonstration, ebeko expertise. Anything at all, go there. That's how men behave. Who's the allergy? Who's all count men? I know a baby. Or count baby. And I mean, men behave like that. You understand? Now I call expertise. When you say police, original court back where rule. No, I call different courts. Not informing them of the ruling of the other court to take an injunction. I think our court and the police is doing a great disservice.
So they are going to the Supreme Court.
It's doing a great disservice. And I think that there's a need for proper interpretation. I want to find out from John Senti, they are going to the Supreme Court. Proper interpretation of the law. Yeah.
It is a moon say, you bet me have a due processor. Electoral Commissioner, Abakan said they will not compile a new voter register. Have they come out to say so? Why this noise? I don't know moon train.
No, be a statement. I also on it's nothing. Because you are here for you any mention of voter register.
John, what if he comes tomorrow to say she's going to compile new voters? You still push them. They haven't come out to say they won't do it. So why this rise?
Because of your behavior.